we never stop. In the alleys where the echoes play, TOYLEET's the name, hear what we say. Rising, thriving, always vibing. In our realm we're always driving. TOYLEET, bringing in the street, the lit TOYLEETs, setting the pace. With the sound of the case and a click of the lock, TOYLEET's on top and we're ready to rock. Collecting more than just toys, we're up. We're up. We're up.
What's up, guys? My name is Ted Darklaw, and with me, as always, is the Black Knight. We are the co-owners of HellaDopeToys.com, the coolest place to go buy all your action figures. And this show is hella dope. Aaron, how the hell you doing?
Oh, hey.
Hi. Oh, hello. Hello there.
Hello there. What's up, man?
What's up?
I'm doing great.
That's
also, we need to interpret more of our TOYLEET caricatures into our thumbnails.
Yeah, I was strongly considering just stealing them from Travis completely and just being like, you know what? This is all right. We're just stealing your shit, bro.
Yeah,
Jacking it all.
it's fine. It's fine. Everything's
It's
good.
fine.
Everything's gonna be great.
It's fine, you know, because we're part of a group until, you know, he turns around and super kicks us and does a massive heel turn on us. You know, it's fine and dandy.
Then we'll create the TOYLEET Wolf Pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bet.
That sounds like the move. We'll do it. It'll take us about 3 or 4 or 5 years to get to that point, but it'll be a good build up.
Oh yeah. And then we'll beef. And then we'll like finger poke a doom, and then ends up like, it was a whole sham to begin with. We're all back together again.
We could do like some Survivor Series matchup, or what's that thing that Triple H does on NXT? You know, it's still in the cage.
Come on, War Games?
Yeah, we'll do a War Games.
No, we need 3 stages of hell. That's what we need to do.
We need
the 3 cages.
Oh, you're talking about from WCW?
Yeah.
That's actually absolutely what we need to do. Like, we're so fucking old. We'll never make it up to the level.
won't even make it in the cage. Let no make it on top of one.
Like, we're cool down here, guys. We're just chilling.
Exactly.
We
live vicariously through our TV watching.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're good. You're vibing. You're chilling.
Yep. You know, some things in the personal, which I'm sure you saw.
I did.
But you know, we're dealing and you know, trying to sort that all out.
Yeah. I ain't try to air your laundry, so you know, you talk about that as you please.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But I guess tonight we have guests.
Yes.
Members of the TOYLEET, which I would like to take credit for, like, making and creating, but it actually wasn't us at all, and we were just lucky to be a couple assholes that got invited into such a thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you guys aren't familiar with the TOYLEET, it is an elite group of toy collectors and YouTubers that you know, collect action figures better than you, I guess. But our buddies Ed and Travis, Mr. Axiom Figs, and MrWundrful, you know, they decided to join forces and hit the YouTube and start doing a weekly show, which I actually really enjoy. For them being like, what are they, like 4 or 5 episodes in now? something like
Something
that.
like that.
They can tell us. We don't fucking know. We don't pay attention. But just for coming out the fucking gate, dude, they came out pretty strong, and their first episode makes our first episode look like straight ass, and our first episode was the best episode we've ever done.
Dude, my son can make a YouTube channel right now, and his first episode would be better than our first episode.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Our
My
production
dog,
value was there.
our dogs combined can make a YouTube channel and have a better show and more views, and probably get monetized from that one show.
I would watch that, actually.
Yeah, probably. My dog's it's kind of special.
Well, I'm gonna bring them in, and I played the song on the intro while we let people in, but I know if I don't play this again, Travis will super kick both of us a lot sooner than later. So I'm gonna we're gonna turn the volume down just a little bit. I'm gonna bring them in with their music here. So I'm gonna welcome the TOYLEET, and that is MrWundrful and Mr. Action Figs for those of you who don't know him. Welcome, guys.
What's up? What's up?
See if I can
You
figure
muted
this
the
out.
cheap.
I was muted myself. How's it going, dudes?
Right. So here's what's funny, man.
Yeah, I'm amateurs, I'll tell you.
I caught last week's episode before my phone died, and then I watched the replay, and I'm like, how the fuck is this guy with this background getting all laserfied? And then I'm like, oh, it's activated by the two sweets.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, am I jelly about that? Maybe I'm not. I don't know.
It's a pretty
No,
cool
yeah.
iTunes feature. Absolutely. iPhone.
Wait. Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's iPhone.
Yeah.
It's an Apple thing.
Apple
yeah,
thing,
it has to do with the desktop that I'm using here. I'm using a Mac Studio here, so I know some of the Mac. I know some. I think it's like an M1. I think it's an M1 chip and above or something like that. So
I mean,
if
I
you've got
have
those
an
new
M1
ones-
chip. I just don't have studio because I'm lame.
okay.
Unless you know a guy that
I mean, we could talk.
I'm sure there's other things we need to talk about too, but we'll talk about that later.
Well,
So, gentlemen,
go ahead, Aaron.
oh no, you're good.
No, I was gonna-
Let's not beat around the bush today, because these people will come here to know like
Yeah.
one question and one question only. Gentlemen, what are we sipping on today?
I don't know.
Go for it, Travis.
Hold on. Before we do that,
What you sipping on?
Like
better.
it. I need to get some help with some things like that, Ted. Me and you're going to have to talk because I suck at that stuff. I got to figure out how to do some of that stuff.
You can
so
sit
why?
there and
That's
make
why
a
Aaron hates
background
it.
with your hands, and you can't do that.
What you sipping on?
What is this? Get that out of here.
All right, Travis. What you sipping on, my man?
So I'm drinking out of my Stanley, because I got to be one of the cool kids. I do have my Hello mug, but this is just for decoration. I don't drink out of it. You know what I mean?
Nah,
So,
missing out.
But what I'm drinking some fresh Saratoga Springs water. But this is pumped directly from my sink. I don't have to order it and have it shipped in. Like, this comes right from the ground beneath me because, believe it or not, that is where I'm from.
Wait, I can dig into the ground and get Saratoga and just
In
squirt it in
Saratoga,
my-
you can.
In Saratoga, you can. Right now, you would have. I think Punk would say, you'd have some like crap water or something if you
You'd hit the sewer for sure, Ted, digging under your house.
I got all excited for a second. Oh yeah, we just drink dirty Ohio water,
Yeah.
which
Right.
coming from a guy in Michigan, he's willing to talk, right?
That's
True.
a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did someone say Flint?
Yeah.
Love you,
It's fine.
Lawrence.
He doesn't watch this show. It's okay.
We're too lowbrow.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, we're not big time
Mr.
enough yet.
Mr. Larry 4K is a hard guy to keep.
Right.
He shows up when he wants to,
Right. Exactly.
He lets us go
Action
live when he
Figure,
wants us to.
What you got over there?
In my trusty hella dope mug that I drink out of every day exclusively, I, of course, am drinking some fantastic black coffee, McDonald's Colombian blend. The best coffee there is. Screw all that expensive shit. Go get the McDonald's Colombian blend. Best coffee ever.
I agree. That's what I drink every morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I started in the morning, but I usually finish it at nighttime. It's Cup just never empties.
If I remember to get up early enough, I go to Tim Hortons.
Oh God, I hate Tim Hortons coffee.
Yeah, I mean, I used to work there, so I got an acquired taste for it.
I'll drink.
I get the dark roast though.
It's not my favorite.
I didn't tell you it was my favorite. I just said it's right there next to my house.
Yeah,
and next to my job, so it's convenient.
It's better than that Ohio sewer water, you know.
Yeah,
well, that's why the coffee's brown in Ohio, because it's just the sewer water.
Oh shit! And I knew there was something wrong with that coffee this morning.
Well, Aaron, I guess I should ask you, my friend.
Yes.
What is it that you are sipping on?
Well, funny that you asked
sipping
that,
on?
Mr. Darklaw. As today is Cinco de Mayo with mayo, because that's gross. I stopped by the store today to pick up a fine Corona Extra.
Oh, nice.
Now, let me tell you how hard it was to find this Corona Extra. I went to my local Sheets, and normally it's sitting right there in the front cooler. There was none. I went into the walk-in. There was none. I said, hey, Miss Lady, who I come and see quite often because you're the only one that seems to be working when I'm here, do you happen to have any of this fine Corona? She goes, I have one left. And the guy that wanted it didn't come for it, so you can have it. Like that. So I bought it.
Cerveza Especial.
Well, I was gonna do the premium one, but I'm like, let's go with the old trusty Extra. Yeah.
Lime?
No, I don't have any limes.
No lime in there?
No lime. No limes, no worms, no apples, no grapes, or whatever else people put in them these days. Just straight up Corona.
I remembered it was Cinco de Mayo this morning. I thought about stopping at the liquor store and getting some of the Rocks tequila there, the Terramana, but I don't drink like hardly ever. So I couldn't get myself there.
I'm not trying to pay the Rocks money for that.
I gotta support my guy.
I mean, what? I mean, a pint's like almost $50.
Is it really?
I don't know.
Well,
I bought the clear stuff and then the other stuff one time for a fantasy football draft and whatnot a few years ago. Right when it came out, I ordered it offline.
The downside to Rocks Tequila is you'll have to wait 3 hours to get it when you go to the store because it's just gonna be late. That's all.
Are you talking about the news recently?
Yeah. The Rock's always late, and he pees in bottles. So.
But you could stand in the liquor store and just hold a bottle up and piss in it while you wait for it.
That's true.
I mean, because that's the thing.
What if his tequila was just as piss?
I mean, if it makes you as big as him, I'm okay.
I mean, I'm sure some of that's steroids though. He won't say that it is, but it is.
Neither will we.
I think I already did though.
Neither will we.
That's fine. So, Mr. Darklaw, what are you sippings on?
Well, I'm glad you asked because in my
so today's show we're gonna have.
I think that was essentially. Aaron, let me know if I'm wrong here, but I think that was like the super kick through the barbershop window right there, in the middle of your trademark. What you sipping on?
It felt good though.
That was like a heel turn mid promo right there, man.
That's right. That's what you get for playing that damn "what you sipping on" shit. Make a better one.
That was awesome.
Hey Ted, what you sipping on?
What you sipping on? Oh, just for that, you fucking asshole.
What you sipping on?
You should have
in
Boss
my
Man
trusty
do that.
hella dope mug. Sipping on fucking water, you fucking assholes.
Is it Saratoga?
But I always have my side piece, the classic Saratoga in the sexy blue bottle.
Not to be confused with the other blue bottle.
That's why that damn stuff costs so much money, is because of that blue glass.
Probably.
Is it glass?
This is glass, yeah.
I've never bought it. They sell it at the local stores around here, but I never buy it because
Plastic's not
I
as
can
good.
just get it.
Speaking of Frank,
Hey, there's Frank.
Oh,
how much was your Terramana, dude? How much was your thing? Tell me how much it was. Or did you get it for free? Because
he probably got it for free. He's like the Rocks photographer.
Yeah,
Well, Aaron, I think since we brought up the chat before we get into things, there's a lot of stuff starred. So,
There
what,
is.
what we got going on over there?
Oh well, over here we have Mr. Cutthroat Comics, cool cartoon versions of Hella Dope Crew. Yes. As you can see on my picture, that was me 20 years ago, back before all this happened, and so yeah, no, I like it. I'm gonna steal it. Every thumbnail now will have that picture, and I'm gonna put on a shirt and a hat and boxers and socks, and yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Well,
purple hoodie's a nice touch. The purple hoodie is definitely
It
a nice
is.
touch.
I never thought of myself wearing a purple hoodie, and I'm like, that's actually pretty. I like that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, you look good in it. You look good in it.
You're pretty fly for a black guy.
Travis, you made
Obviously.
these, right? Oh, he's gone. Bye, Travis.
He did them. Yeah, he created them.
Sorry. Yeah, I leveraged some tools to make that.
Perfect. Perfect.
Sorry,
We
the
got
Son of Wonder blasted in the door and was about to burst some noise, and I was like, "Dude, hold up!"
Roll Keeper up in the house. Hello, numbers. So, what to talk about? Yeah, bullshit as always. There might be a rant. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the day. You know how we do it. Crusty old crow. Hey. What's dope? I don't know. What's dope with you? All right. Heavy metal toy box.
Somebody's been sipping on something.
Yep. I'm trying to get off
Hey,
fancy about what
every Gitsy. I don't know, maybe Gitsy.
Everybody,
Every Gitsy.
Nope,
It's the new word, man. It's a new word these young kids are using. Gitsy.
yeah, Gitsy. Instead of Riz,
Yeah.
I'm gonna Gitsy it.
Yeah.
Let's Gitsy it.
No cap.
No cap. Only socks.
That's right.
Well, I'm having a great weekend, but thank you for asking.
Yes, yes.
Our one and only Fatrid.
Oh, Fatrid.
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 Oh,
I'm not.
mommy's let you out today.
Would
Did
like
you
some
put
more
away the
gruel?
laundries?
I was watching. I was watching it, but Jaden had it on. We were watching Bluey, and the episode was like they were talking about it's like the slang word for bathroom in England, like what they call the toilet in the bathroom. In
They call it
England.
loo.
No,
Poop line.
isn't that like Australia? They call it
It's-
the loo.
Yeah,
It's the
I
poop
think
line,
they do
right?
in England too, but
I don't know.
But it was-
Anyways, like every time I think about this now with Fatrid, I have that in my mind.
because you think of toilet and
Nope.
relate that to the Fatrid, or because
I don't know, it's the whole English thing.
oh, okay, the accent.
Yes.
Okay,
Chris,
It's got a pin you.
I mean, couple back there, man. Just couple. Like that US championship there. Oh, that
Yeah.
Triple H belt down there. Yeah.
Where's the winged eagle, brother?
I don't have it. My guy who I got him from, he's gone MIA. So I think he got caught and got fired from the WWE
Oh, man.
warehouse here.
Man,
Yeah, it was sad because he always hooked the like that John Cena belt and then Triple H replica belt. Those goes for like $550, $600 a pop. I got them for $225. He's like, "What else you need?" I'm like, "What else you got?"
I need a winged eagle and I need a white IC belt.
Those were the next ones. That and then Big Gold, and then of course I got my wife the SmackDown Women's Championship that we used for our wedding.
Oh, cool.
So you got
You just got the big gold. You just got to buy that for $80K from Scott Steiner. That's all you got to do. I just read about that last week.
dude, easy. I got that right over there.
is
I'll
that
do it.
80K Steiner math or 80K legit?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. It might be Steiner.
Steiner's math was 100% legit.
Yes, it was.
And it's spelled disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Works. Miss Carol, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I saw Robert and he must have stopped watching Chad's show, or he's still watching Chad's show. We don't know. The Briscoe, how's it going, man? Great to see you. And speaking of the missus, she's also joining us. Hello. Thank you for dinner. Dinner was delish. And Stacy also says, I have to watch on my phone because Robert is watching Chad and playing a game on his phone. Yeah, he's definitely fired. He's
Yeah.
done.
Oh yeah.
Fired.
Super
Yeah.
kicked. He's gonna get that Booker T WWE NWO initiation where he thinks he's in it and then just boom, super kick. Sorry, wrestling reference.
Oh no, now he's here.
Now he's here.
Okay, we're good.
For you gentlemen, Chris wants to know when did you have your first stream?
Oh, my first stream was very romantic. Ed Wined and Dine. Oh, sorry. No,
That's the private stream. Shh.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Members only.
That's
if you know
right.
what we're talking about.
That's right.
Members of
No.
two. Hello.
So yeah, no, I had appeared a couple times on yours, Ed, right? But
Yep.
we officially started this past week was episode 6.
Yep.
So it was about 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, because we had a break in between in early April. So we've like last week of March or so we started picking up.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So if you don't know already, check them out. They go on Tuesday at 9 p.m. ish, somewhere around there.
9
Eastern
p.m.
Standard
Eastern.
Time. Except for that time, bro, you weren't there at 9, and I was sitting there awkwardly waiting. And I'm like, oh,
3 minutes. We were
Which
3
one?
minutes late, Aaron.
hey, 3 minutes is a long time. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
I mean, I know that's what we all tell the missus, right?
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
in dog minutes, that's 21 minutes. That's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, this,
Exactly.
I'm a dog. That's
You know
all
how many
I do.
beers I could have finished in that time?
Damn.
So this show got real wild real quick with the Chad raid here. So I started a bunch of stuff. We're gonna power through this
I
real
saw
quick
it.
because we want to show all of you some love, and then we'll start actually talking to our guests. But you know we got to talk to the people first. These guys.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't matter.
Exactly. Where am I at? I don't remember where I'm at. Oh, we got our good friend Patrick. Sup, y'all? Sup, man? The man collects. What's up, everyone? What's up, the man who collects?
What up, though?
Frank says that no, he has to pay for his Terramana. So
That's so typical of working for The Rock. Still makes you pay, that cheap bastard.
shame. B Conley, what's up, man? Good evening. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. The one and only Largo's Lair. Now, Ted, we failed Mr. Largo here. We were supposed to come up with some things for the Infinite playlist, yet we have yet to do. So we need to sit down and come up with something of musical enjoyment for the peoples.
Will that be your third appearance?
It's my show, yeah.
Got to get some of that fresh jazz on there, Ted.
Yeah. No, we gotta do something. We have let Mr. Largo down. We've been bad to the YouTubers as a whole in general. So we're gonna have to try to do better.
Yes, do better as in we'll do it. Jeff Morris, hashtag it's chat raid.
Yeah.
And we got True Star Screamer with a hashtag it's chat raid. So all you
Coming in
chat
hot.
raiders, what up?
What up, though? Thanks for
I swore
coming.
that person's name was Trust a Screamer. So I totally misread that. And I was like,
I'm pretty sure I butchered that name the first time, like a couple episodes ago. So like now I have to like I read it like 4 times before I pulled it up and still say it right. Jason Evangelista, hey Ted, hey Aaron, nice to see you guys.
Hey.
Jason, good to see you. Pleasure as always. We have the Dragon Reborn. I love that logo, by the way.
is that a reference to the Wheel of Time?
I don't know. Maybe it is.
Sorry, I'm a nerd.
If he's still here, you can answer that question in the chat for you.
Blue Serendipity also. It's a hashtag it's Chad's raid. the Titan, Mython the Python. What's up, my man? And our one and only not Top Goon doing
Top
not Top
Goon.
Goon things.
He's fun, man. You guys got to catch some of his live streams, dude. They're a fucking trip.
Have
I
you seen
caught
the
him
stop
on,
motion?
I caught him on IG a couple of times. He's pretty hilarious.
I saw the one that he posted the other day.
Oh no, his stop motion is insane and makes me
Yeah.
not want to do stop motion anymore.
You
So
haven't.
I retired.
See that you haven't done it in like a year.
I retired now, and not Top
okay.
Goon can take it from here.
That's right.
Okay, whatever helps you sleep at night, there, Chief.
It does. I have enough bullshit to deal with. It helps me very much. Thank you.
Fine. James Lucas, what's up, hella dopers? What's up, man? And speaking of which, because it says speaking of which, Mr. Northern Nomad, what's up? And can you dig it, sucker? That's for you, Northern Nomad. No one else gets that but Northern Nomad. Mike on the Python once again. What's up, hello dope crew? Love you fellas, even though Ted ignores all my IG.
Okay.
reels.
Hold on. Time out. So,
So blast.
Look, no. So Mython happens to also send me stuff because I have like 3 fucking Instagram accounts. He sends me stuff to where my wife also sends me stuff, and boy, she yells at me all the fucking time. She's like, "Did you see my Instagram reels? Did you see my?" I'm like, "No," and then I'll pop in there, and there's like 3 or 4 days worth of shit, and I'm just like, "Fuck." But I end up spending 99% of my day on the hella dope Instagram, and I miss a lot of things. So
Yeah, Travis sent me something on mine. I keep forgetting. Like, I just like I'll read it eventually. I don't even know what you sent me, Travis. I know what you sent me.
Travis doesn't even remember the sending it, so that's how long ago that
No, it was some like a video of something. I don't remember. But anyways, I get on there every once in a while.
Oh, it was music, dude. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Stuart Jardine, part 2 of my bank holiday early morning viewing. Good morning, fine gentlemen.
good morning.
Morning to you. I was going to say good morning, Vietnam, but clearly we're not in Vietnam. We're in America. And
You're in Ohio.
America.
Shut up. I'm in Ohio.
Shut up. I live in Ohio.
Real talk, real deal. Yo, fellas.
Yo.
That's no way to treat your guest, Aaron. Damn it.
This is why we don't have guests all the time.
Yeah. Aaron gets too feisty. I'm like, okay, we got to take a couple weeks off. Can't have people
Exactly.
around.
That's right.
That's why we can't have nice things, Aaron.
I get sent to my room, and I sit there for a while to think about the things that I've said, and then I come back to the next show like, "Hey, everyone, look at me, so happy."
I learned my lesson for now.
Yep. 2 hours later, I'm like, "Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck assholes." Jason DeMello, what's up, guys? What's up, Jason? How you doing? And I agree with Jeff Morris here. We demand, Ted, more Mossman content. Where is that Mossman content that you promised? Where is Mossman medicine prison women bitch?
Yeah. I have this from the amazing Ed below me here. Yeah, I
You
did
just
say
say below me. That's not.
That's what I heard.
Either,
I
Ted.
actually mouthed what he just said. Like, blow me. Like,
trust a screamer, baby.
fair enough.
So I would like to say that I'm halfway done with something, but
No, you're not.
I'm not. I'm fucking so far away from getting a chance. It's ignorant. I'm
Well, in
very
the
behind.
famous words of Mossman. Oh no!
Doesn't make any time for me anymore, guys. I just sit here collecting dust with this silly little wig on. People keep whistling at me. Maybe I think I might have to start taking their money.
Jesus. Fatrid Madison prison bitch. Yep. That's the next episode.
You got to get Mossman a tattoo.
If you don't have that Kingpin figure from that line, and he's not having a conversation with him behind bars, you've missed out on everything you could have done, Ted.
I do have the Kingpin figure in my time capsule closet here.
I'm
It's
just
buried
saying.
under.
How about the Disney Plus Kingpin? Does that work?
I don't care which one it is.
Ted, I'm gonna bring that over to you.
Okay. You know, I did think I wanted one, but he wasn't big enough. So
That's what she said. What?
Man, we can beef him up.
mm.
Our good friend, it's Chad.
It's
A
Chad.
generous $5 super chat. Thank you, my kind sir. Oh, look at all the winners there. Look at there. I'm a winner. Winner. You're a winner. We're all
Oh, wiener? What?
Yeah. What exactly? And then of course now the attacks on Chad begins.
Yeah.
Ew, it's Chad.
Ew.
Oh my God, it's Chad again. Chatty the Chaddington of Chatterville. Chatty.
Chatty Daddy.
Chatty. All right, man.
All right, cool. Well, chat, we're going to take a break from y'all for a minute, but feel free to keep filling things in because we're going to start them and then we'll come back to it because Travis has to breathe from time to time.
That's
so
right.
we're going to we'll give Travis's voice a break here and there. So I guess, guys, why don't and you two can just go at this here. Tell us about the show, what you do on the show, what your goal is for the show, what inspired you for the show. This is just all the questions I'm going to ask tonight. Whose idea was the show? Who's your favorite person on the show? Tell us about the show.
So roughly a year or so ago, Travis and I started talking on IG, and then we started hanging out here and other places, and then started talking more. And then like a little bit after that, Travis is like, we should do our own show, dude, on Tuesday nights. And then he was busy with life and doing Hex Stack and all that fun stuff. So I was like, I started just randomly doing shows. And then Luke and I started doing a show. Then, of course, Luke, he decided to go become a man and join the Air Force. So then Travis had helped me at the last couple of weeks when Luke was done and just getting ready to leave and stuff. So then Travis and I said, well, let's finally do this damn thing and really do it for real.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how it went.
Yeah.
Also, Chad missed his own raid, just in case.
He leads from behind.
Yeah. He comes from the back, fellas.
Oh.
For the spoils, right? For the
Not
spoils?
on the back, from the back.
Okay.
Oh, mine's on the back. He's like, here you go. A little something for it.
Cinco de Mayo.
I definitely don't catch. I'm a thrower.
Yeah. That's not a Largo's business anyway, what we do in our private streams.
Right.
So Travis, where did the name TOYLEET come from?
Ooh, so for all you geeks out there, I hate the Young Bucks, and I don't care for
fuck those guys.
Hold on.
Those guys.
This is the same guy
I know,
who's all
I
like,
know.
"Oh man, look at these guys." Well, back then that's when they were Generation Me.
I didn't
Now
know.
it's like, "Oh yeah, look at
No,
these
he's talking
guys."
about
This,
Oh,
yeah, no, this
gotcha.
this guy over there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I never
on-
liked them.
Like they always talked about their match against Motor City Machine Guns. He's like, "Dude, you gotta watch this match."
Oh, so fucking well. It's because the Motor City Machine Guns fucking carried it. First of all,
They
Way
are
better.
really good.
No, they were dicks to me in 2018, and they could fuck off.
So, yeah, I got a story to tell. I met Ace Steel last night. He was there at TNA, so I got to shake hands with him and hang out with him for a couple minutes in the back, which was cool. He didn't punch me, which was cool, and he didn't save my dog either. So we're not as tight as him and Punk. That said, yeah, I didn't care for the Young Bucks, but I do kind of like the way they market things and stuff. And just jokingly, they have the Being the Elite, and being a huge wrestling fan and whatnot, they always have stables and such. And there's just been a group of folks that I've been rolling with and whatnot for the last year, been very supportive of me, you guys, Frank, Punk, a few other people and stuff. So just kind of jokingly threw the name around the TOYLEET, kind of like in the sense of the elite. And that's kind of what I rolled with. And we were doing Tuesday nights, so we used to call it TOYLEET Tuesday. Starting this week, we are the TOYLEET Takeover. So yeah,
That's right.
Awesome. So with the show, you guys cover a lot, and you guys, Travis, I think it was you in the Toy Network group, was just like, "Yo, let us have some feedback." So I dropped a bunch of bullshit that probably neither one of you cared to read, but
No,
it was good. It was good. We really appreciate it.
It was long and stupid.
But we just threw it away.
One of my points was how impressed I was with how you keep the show flowing, because Aaron and I drag bullshit out. It was fucking 35 minutes before we even started fucking talking to you. You guys start the show and it's just like, boom, we're talking about this. Boom, here's this segment. Boom, here's this segment. And then you get into, at the end, like a really interesting topic that I don't think a lot of people really cover. And I think it's good for retention, like people get bored with stuff, but you guys jump from one thing to another. And was that always the idea, or did that happen by accident?
Well, I'll say something and then I'll let Ed carry it. But squirrel, chipmunk, mouse, it's my mindset, guys.
Yeah.
So that's why we go from one thing to the other, because nothing keeps my attention long enough. But I'll let you go ahead, Ed.
That's pretty much it. I just try to keep Travis, focused, because it's otherwise he's telling me how much he loves lamp. So it's
chicken.
in reality, we actually, Travis and I discussed the show and what we want to talk about, and then we bounce some ideas back and forth, and we make some show notes up on how we want it to flow, and kind of got a rhythm down of what we wanted to do with the show. And as far as the topics go, we wanted to cover toy adjacent topics that aren't just reviewing the same old topics or talking about the same old stuff that everybody is talking about, because there's a lot of topics that are related to the collecting and all that stuff that's not just this is the new dude, right? All right, Travis, go ahead. I know you're I'm antagonizing.
No, you're good. You're good, Ed. I'm totally reading the chat, and Aaron and I were having a side conversation.
That's
here
all right, man.
About who is Ric Flair. Sorry about that. Yeah. So yeah, no, you're 100% right. Is we just kind of came up with that flow. We have trying to be consistent, right, and trying to evolve, keep it branded, keep it so it like resonates with folks. I love like Ed, big thing for him was we want to do our shout outs from the crick. And I love that because I love trying to promote folks. And even though we do our shout out early on, like this past week, we shouted out Largo, we've shouted out Frankie before, a number of folks, but, well, we're always dropping the hella dope stuff, right? We're dropping Punk with Toys comes in. He always has some smart ass comment, tells us where he's going to shut us down because he owns YouTube. Yeah. And, we always shout him out, and there's other folks too. So love that he does that. And then, I love talking the weekly news because I'm like a squirrel. Like I'm just chasing the squirrels and the mice and, that type of stuff. So AWalk, Savage Crucible, the New Val stuff, any of the independent toys and stuff, trying to, promote that stuff up when we can and discuss it because I'm a geek and, nobody else will, my family won't, indulge me in the toy conversation other than my little dude. And he's like, Dad, you already showed me that like 10 times. And I'm like, yeah, but look how cool it is. So, just kind of follow through that and then, review kind of like the stuff we had. Don't want to do the same old that everybody else does. So it's not like that big, deeper, thorough piece. And, you've got other shows like Punk and those guys that give the big updates on all of the, major brand stuff. So try to focus on some of the smaller things. And we're continuing to discuss, right, like other kinds of topics and stuff. We've talked about doing some custom corner stuff, where we discuss what other people do, things like that. And whatnot. And then the main topic, right? Like, hey, what's something we can kind of talk about that, isn't something everyone else is already talking about, but kind of make it different week to week. But where it kind of carries over that same theme of pop culture and toys.
Yeah, I enjoyed the topic you guys had. It was like 2 weeks ago, maybe, about preparing for like a toy show. And
Con mastery.
It was like two sides to it. It's one, if you're gonna set up and be a vendor, like whether that's you have a business or you're just selling some old shit, and then the other side is like attending just as a normal human. And you guys went really deep on that, and I thought it was a really good conversation. I was like, fuck yeah, this is good stuff here. I wish I knew this 2 years ago. So it was good stuff there. I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
That was a cool one for me. I thought was a cool concept because Ed and I had our first. I mean, we've chatted and feel like we met each other 100 times online, but it was the first opportunity that we got to meet each other. Was at PowerCon last year, and the same with you guys and a number of other folks too. But it made sense. It was one that kind of like, hey, what did we learn at PowerCon? What did we see? You were a consumer on one side, I worked behind, and we both done conventions from both sides of the table before. It just kind of made it easy.
Yeah. Yeah. And number one thing, hashtag Blue Mule.
Fuel Mule.
Blue
Yeah.
Mule.
Yeah, buddy.
It's sitting right here. So
I've got it in black myself, Ted. So
Yeah.
I've got the same exact one. I didn't try to take it to a convention yet.
I hope it brings you endless joy.
Oh, it's not even gonna come off the shelf. It'll just stay up there. It's my connection to you.
It's just there for display now.
Yeah.
It's like a shrine.
Hey, Aaron, you got anything you want to add?
No.
No? Okay.
So I want to go on. I want to say something real quick though about the show. So having I love doing my show with Luke, right? Because we cover some oddball topics and just had a good time with it. And Luke is Luke, right? But having Travis on board is like taking the show to the next level for me. And Travis is Travis, so.
The YouTube
He sends me stuff at
so good about
2
me.
o'clock in the morning. He's like, dude, check this out. And it's just fully pumped and ready to roll. And I just love it. So a lot of the stuff you're seeing on the show, I got to give the majority of the credit to that man sitting right there.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, the production is really good for you guys. I mean, I don't want to say you know what you're doing because you had been doing this for a while, and then Travis, you watch a lot of YouTube. You're in lots of channels, so you see what's good, and I'm sure you also see what's bad. Did you guys have any of those thoughts going in there? Like, this is something we're not going to do with this show.
So I think from a production standpoint, there wasn't much that I've seen that I'm like, I don't want to do as a production. There's certain things like consistency and such that was definitely a target of mine when I was talking to Ed and bringing that to the table. The big thing for me, and I know folks aren't gonna like this, but the Viper Island production is really, really good. And the quality, I'm not saying what he puts in there is good because he rips people's stuff and whatnot, but the production quality that he's put together. And I haven't watched him in many, many months. Once I kind of found out more about him, but he's kind of how I fell into, a lot of the YouTube channels that I've come across because it was, high on the rankings when I was looking for classifieds. But his stuff is stuff that I had tried to kind of think about. I'm not anywhere near there because I've never taken any kind of production and video stuff. So it's all self-taught and Canva and whatnot and asking other folks. But, it was more what we didn't want to do was from my perspective was avoid just being the same thing everyone else is. And Ed, add your context there too.
Oh, for sure. That was, one thing when we started, it was that's why we cover the topics that we cover, because we don't want to just go through the same stuff that everybody else has talked about or review the same figures everybody else has talked about or interview the same people and, all that stuff. Another thing we decided that, like Travis said, we don't want to look like somebody else. We don't want to do the same stuff, have, so many people come on YouTube and they just copy what other people are doing, getting on. If Travis and I got on and legitimately did a what you sipping on, but called it, what's in your cup or something like that, it was everybody would know that it was a rip off of Hella Dope Toys. And people do it all the time to other YouTubers. It's just a fact of life. They see somebody that's succeeding and they just want to copy them instead of coming up with their own thing. And then the other thing we talked about is we want the show to just, we want to have the points, right? The shout out, the intro, the shout out, the interaction with the chat, then the pickups, and then the TOYLEET thing, and then moving on to the topic. So it was kind of like keep the show moving. People have short attention spans, so we just want to keep everything rolling.
Hey Ted, did you write any of this down? we need that for next week.
I was zoned out, went somewhere else. No, it's yeah. It's definitely the whole premise of our show is just ripping off everybody else. So, that's how we got here.
So, we're going to create a new segment thanks to Jim called "What Would Moss Man Do?"
I like that. I like that a lot.
That could look like a cool little logo. 2 W's, 2 M's, and then a D. Wait a minute.
WWMMD, yeah. Look at that. Roll
Yeah.
Keeper put it up there. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Aaron, you don't have anything you want to chime in on any of this?
No.
He's just
I'm just here to collect the paycheck.
Hey, man. He's just
Wow.
gonna lay down and take the job.
so I keep
It's-
telling Travis, you do all the work. I'm just here for my looks, brother. That's it.
That's right. That's right.
I'm just here for the pure sex appeal.
So you guys talked about the shout outs from the crick where you guys show love to a person or persons in the community. Why is that important to you guys? Like you're just starting off as it is, and then you're taking time from your own show to promote other humans.
You want to add something, Travis, first? Go for it.
So I'll add a piece to it. Like, to me, it was important to keep that because, as Ed said, right, he started the channel with Luke and his son, which I thought was like really cool. Those two kind of BSing about stuff and just having conversation. I always thought that was really cool as a father myself, and having a 20-year-old like who doesn't want to spend time with me as much. For him to be able to find time to do that with him, I thought was cool. And there, the whole thing was from the crick. So as we were kind of rebranding to the the TOYLEET takeover piece and whatnot, I felt it important to keep that piece in there. And Ed was like, "Yeah, I want to do that. I want to keep doing it." I even thought about maybe changing the name at one point, but then I was like, you know what? No. Let's keep it what it was because it ties back to like what everything on your channel started as. So for me, it was important to keep that. And before I give Ed the platform here, for me, the shout out is like, it's kind of like a pay it forward to people. Because, going back to May 18th, because we're coming up on like a year of it, I came onto this show almost a year ago now, and I announced, my project that I'm working on with the Hexa Stack and everything. And everyone across the board was so supportive, like within the chat and like people Instagramming me and stuff. So like, to me, it's like so many people champion me and help me and kind of lit that fire. I want to ensure that we're doing the same for others around here. So that's why I'm like so on board for keeping it and wanting to make sure it stays as a main point.
Yeah. And to add to what Travis said, I mean, that's all legit. And I love Travis for keeping that tie into the old crick part of it. Because that's where I live majority of my life when I'm not at work or, when it's not snowing. But the big thing was that, there's a lot of people that have helped Travis and I kind of, become part of this community that we absolutely love and appreciate. And we want to give back to it. It's like a giving back and paying it forward at the same time. And there's a lot of us that have connections in this community that don't have a lot of connections with other people. And I, being where I've gone and where Travis has gone, we have a lot of connection to a lot of different, communities that all tie in together at the same point, and not just, a 1/12 scale community or, it's not all AWOC or all Valaverse or all G.I. Joe. It's everybody, right? We love it all. We love everybody.
Hold on. Wait, 1 second. Major announcement just came in. Gotta get this right hot off the press. Our man's Jeremy J.
Oh, Jeremy
Happy
J.
birthday, man.
Happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday.
Hope you're doing great, man. I saw you got a new barbecue grill. No invite. I'll let you slide this time.
Yeah,
I expect an invite next time.
that's right.
But no,
Well,
hope you're doing well, man.
It's early summer in Texas. That man's going to be living off that grill for the next few months. So I'm sure if we bring him some Stone Cold beers,
Well, I mean,
we can
they're
catch
right
that
there.
invite. Yeah, we'll just grab them on the way. Be fine.
Why would I? Oh, yeah.
It'll be fine.
I do need to get some more though.
Yeah, those are good.
You can't even find them here, man. I've looked.
What's
all
that?
over. The Stone Cold beers.
The smoking
Oh.
skull.
Yeah.
I got some. Actually, I didn't even get any when I was in Texas. I had to go. I was in Nashville when I got them, so I got them both times.
Yeah.
In Nashville.
So my friend, the Teflon 3 there, who I do collaborations with on YouTube or on IG and stuff, he can find him over on Long Island, but we don't have him here in Redneck, Western New York. So
What?
What?
Who?
what?
What in the hell?
Well, Aaron, do we want to say hello to the chat again? There's a few stuff in there, and I know there's some questions for these fellas in there as well.
Yeah. Let's get it going.
Yeah.
We got the one and only Cube. Hello, all love yellow dope. Best packages in the biz. That's right. Let these bitches know.
Packagers. He wasn't talking about your package, Aaron. As nice as that package is, it was
Damn it.
packagers.
We have nice packages.
My packages their packages.
And for the right price, it can be yours.
And for the right price, Ted will lick that package.
I will lick your package.
Hey, make sure you clip that, Aaron. That's got to be a definite short.
Clip this. Get ready to clip this one too. I thought only my packages got licked by you, Ted.
Ooh.
You no longer hold the number one spot, so you are now secondary.
Ooh, Travis is falling. Uh-oh. You
Travis
better do better, Travis.
He's fell off the mountain. Sorry, buddy.
Is that true?
Pretty close, yeah. I mean, I could probably verify this in a minute.
I'm going to tell you, that's only because you made me go through the Kickstarters to back things, and I couldn't get them directly from you guys, and I blame you for that.
You know, sometimes you gotta support the guy that puts the work in, you know, and then sometimes there's somebody out there in the YouTube world that says, don't buy it from said people and buy it from the Kickstarter. You know, it's really like a big slap in the face at the end of the day. You know, why would you say that? Like, everybody can support who they want to support. The money's going back where it's going anyway. But anyway, that's a rant for a different day. We will cross that path later, Mr. Wonderful there, on future things to take your money. And believe me, I'll find something.
I hope so. I need some Savage slates, so find a way to get them.
Gotcha. Name Twin Payne's toy samples. I have arrived. I expect trumpets and fanfare. We are all out of trumpets, but they
I don't have
fanfare.
any trumpet bat noises for you, buddy. Sorry.
I have a butt trumpet.
Yeah, we can give you tons of that. And then V. Conley also says that Motor City Machine Gun Young Bucks match is a classico.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. See?
I know. He's just saying, he's just confirming what you just said.
Yeah, exactly. And you were implying that my thought of that was a bunch of bullshit. Just because I don't like them because they were dicks to me. Fuck those guys.
But
Motor City Machine Guns are cool, though.
They suck, though, dude, because, like, everything they do in the ring looks like what we used to do in practice at the end of the night when we were just having a super finisher show off. It's all it is, man. They take the last 5 minutes of practice when you're just goofing off. When I was like 16, and that's what they try to make in a TV. Sorry, I hate them. Sorry, no more wrestling talk.
Speaking of, Mr. Wonderful, have you dipped into the 1/6 scale Adventure Teen Joe's yet?
I can't get him to break, Largo. I can't get him to break.
Yeah, it's kind of like black and white TV and movies and stuff. I just don't do it. Like, it's just not my thing.
All right. Well, figuratively speaking, says. Hello, all.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Robert's Infinite Realms just says, I'm saying I just filmed Randy Savage delivering the elbow to a Savage Crucible fig. It was odd.
I would champion that, except for I still haven't received my Savage Crucible stuff. I mean, I know it's on its way, and I had a lot of stuff they were sending, so it just disappoints me to know that all these other people are enjoying that plastic, and I'm not.
You know, speaking of things that are on the way, I got an email today, because I check my email like every 8 hours, that the Ramen Racer is getting ready to ship. I just got my invoice to pay my shipping, so
nice.
Hopefully that'll be arriving soon. And
so does that mean it's in the US for you? Like, is that what you mean, or?
No, he's starting ship, like the process of shipping now. They just sent the invoice for everyone to get all their shipping dues paid.
Cool.
So they can start shipping. So I'm excited to get that in. I'm gonna put it. I don't know. I'm gonna put it somewhere. It's gonna be sweet.
It's exciting. It's exciting stuff. Man, I was gonna say something, and then you made me think of the Ramen Racer, and my mind went blank.
That's what I do.
Okay,
You know what
carry
helps
on.
with that?
Properly.
Which Ramen Racer did you get, Aaron? Did you get
I got the black one. Yeah, I went with the loaded one with the fire wheels and all that fun jazz. Yeah, I mean for the early bird, it just made sense for the price.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
Yeah, I do it.
I remember what I wanted to say now. I wanted to ask Robert which Randy Savage figure he used for the elbow drop. Was it Cream of the Crop Macho Man? Was it Wolfpack Macho Man? Was it Macho King? I need
Was
to
the
know.
was it the ultimate Hasbro ring one that they did through the or not Hasbro, the Mattel Creations one?
Are you talking about the one where he came out on the WrestleMania ring?
I think it
scooter
was
thing?
more
'Cause
of
that
his
figure sucked.
I think it was more of his announcer look
Oh, okay. Oh,
for the
yeah,
ultimate.
yeah,
I think it was when he was doing more of the announcer stuff because they did the
Yeah.
old WWE Superstar stage and everything.
It's a good one. I didn't get that.
I got the whole pack. I just haven't opened them yet because I'm not like tied to that one so much. But I'm like, they have a high value in resale because people couldn't get them, and I'm like, do I sell that and then just buy one of the smaller ones?
That's how it is with that Logan Paul right now, man.
Dude, I have it. It makes me so angry. I only bought one of them. I should have bought 4 or 5 of those things, man, because those things were like 70, 80, 90 bucks when I went to go get it because my little guy wanted one to play with. So
yeah, it's up to like 200 plus right now.
oh man, I missed that.
Yeah.
You still got it in a box?
Yeah. What kind of question was that? Is it still
was a question.
in the box?
It was
That
a
was going to
question
be
from a
Aaron's
guy who
first
thinks-
inbox toy photography that he was going to do. Is that?
Oh yeah, I gotta get back to that. Yeah. Coming to an Instagram near you.
Yeah, I just love my stuff breathing. I mean, I literally
It breathes?
I bought that Yoko today at Target, and he's already he's already up on the shelf. I had to get him open.
Did you open them in the car on the way home?
No.
Mine's sitting right on top of Charlotte Flair right now.
Lucky
That makes
bastard.
sense. I could see that.
He's literally
I can
sitting
see
on
that.
her.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
some
YouTube
Thanos
says that we should next con we go to just have like a deodorant booth and
Oh,
just sell
yeah.
deodorant.
That's not a bad idea.
Now listen, if you went to a con and you had the aerosol spray deodorant and you charged like $1 for a freshen up, or like the Axe body spray, just a
You
buck
you
for a
talking about like,
freshen
like
up?
at the clubs where they have like the guy in the bathroom and he washes your hands.
Yeah, but do it at your booth at a con, right? Have it like a good looking like booth babe do it for you, right? Freshen up for $1.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if from a marketing standpoint, it would go good. It's not helping the con smell any better, though. It's not getting to the base because it's just like piling some roses on top of crap, and you still
for sure,
have
right?
crap.
I mean,
Yeah, but it's rose petaled crap.
Okay, fair enough.
And we make $1.
We make $1.
We make $1.
Sounds like we got. Sounds like I know where Hella Dope's going to be at PowerCon next year, right?
That's gonna be a separate booth though, because
Well,
I don't
we're
need
getting the whole
residue.
row.
Yeah, we're gonna get
That's
the
we'll
whole
have the
There'll be
Hella
a
Dope
station.
booth and the Hella Stank booth, and then that's where you go for that.
Hey, as long as we get some
steak.
as long as we get some Dark Claw PB&Js, I'm good. Like
I'm telling
that
you,
was the
dude.
life.
Dude, his wife makes the bomb PB&Js, man.
Yeah.
I'd like to
some
special
lifesavers.
order a peanut butter and fluff or a fluff and udder sandwich. So can you have that taken care of for me?
She loves those, so
My favorites.
she would destroy it. No, yeah, best peanut butter and jelly in the game. She learned it from her mother. So side quest story here. When our daughter was born back in 2003, we had to live in the hospital for 3 fucking weeks.
Yeah,
And so her mom would just bring me peanut butter and jelly fucking sandwiches to eat there. And that's when my life was changed forever. And I was like, holy fuck, I've been eating peanut butter and jelly my entire life. I have never had one this fucking good. And my wife's like, oh yeah, that's stupid easy. That's just how she's always made them. And that's how I live my life now.
Did you say 2003?
2003.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like a mirror image there, dude.
My daughter's old too.
Yeah. She's 20, right?
She's almost 21 now.
Yeah, same with mine. My son will be 21 in September.
A couple months before I take her to the old Donnerix pub and show her how embarrassed she should really be of her father.
Ooh, she's gonna be in for a ride.
You're gonna bring Moss Man with you, right?
Of course, you gotta bring an
That's what
action
we
figure
need.
to the pub.
Moss Man in drag, he's bringing, not just Moss
Okay,
Man.
okay.
Prison bitch Moss Man.
Yeah.
Mez in prison, bitch.
What I like about these gremlins is they came with a beer mug, so every now and then I'll take a gremlin drinking buddy there with me because they have beer. Same thing with Wolverine. You know, Wolverine has beer. We'll just bring Wolverine on over. God, I
like
love
it.
these. You guys can buy these right now at hellodopetoys.com. They're fucking
that NECA?
amazing, first of all. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the
Yeah.
NECA Ultimate Gremlin. So fucking good. So many amazing accessories. You'll thank me later. Go buy one.
Yeah, what he just said.
Absolutely. Go buy
What's
one.
the scale on those?
Well, they're definitely not 1/12 or 1/6.
Yeah, they're I mean,
One
look,
seven
hold on.
something.
I got a Valaverse figure here. So, like, in scale for movies, Gremlin, that's not it. But they're fun on their own, and you can army build them. You can move these ears, give them their own personality. They got 3D glasses.
Back when Gremlins was out originally, before you guys were old enough to watch Gremlins, probably for you young guys that are on this show, I had a life-size Gremlin, and it was only came to like my kneecaps. So I mean, it was they weren't really tall, but that figure is definitely not in scale with anything. So
yeah, no, it's too big to like scale with an action figure, and I don't know. It's a weird size, but they're fun.
oh yeah,
Good, they're a good time. Good time.
Indeed. It's chat says weird. They were just talking or discussing, that guy stealing Ryan's post.
I saw that in the hooligans chat, and I mean, I can't say I'm not surprised. Look, I don't know anything about that guy, to be honest. Just that Lawrence hates him, but he's never popped up on my feed. I've never gone looking for his stuff, but it sounds like everything that he says is just straight trash.
yeah, it is. It is.
So, I like the channels that support the community and provide value, and I don't have time for some dude's bullshit.
Good friend Patrick says, Axion, Mr. Wonderful, I always ask people for the first time I see them live, what's the favorite toy you own?
Well, first of all, if this is the first time Patrick's seen me live, he's been missing out on a lot of YouTube because I am everywhere. But with that said, my favorite toy I own is probably a 1974 G.I. Joe Land Adventurer, fully restored by myself.
Travis, we don't want to hear you clickety clacking over there.
Yeah, quit ordering from Helidope, Travis.
Oh wait, no,
Going
do
by a
that.
gremlin.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that.
Going to buy
Do it on your phone; it's quieter.
Just wait for the cha-ching sound.
I didn't realize that was
Samuel-
that audible.
Samuel Edwards just subscribed to you guys, so I thank you, kind sir, for
Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate
sir.
that.
Payne says butt trumpet that checks out for appropriate response.
My wife loves the butt trumpet. I've become very skilled at it over the years, and
I'm sure you have.
smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz from the buttocks. Robert says that NWO Randy is his favorite of all.
That's good, because the cream of the crop one, I think, is my favorite. I don't know. It's hard. That ultimate NWO Randy Savage. I waited for that figure my entire life.
Is that the madness with the madness one?
Yeah. The one with the Cage the Madness T-shirt. Oh
The
my
cream of the crop
goodness.
segment, though, is the best Randy Savage segment
Oh,
there is.
so I
That's
was
the one I
watching.
have.
I was watching WWE Rivals, and they did the Hogan versus Macho Man one, and they showed the entire like clip of that. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like having a field day. This little cream sitting on top of his head, and then it just falls off to the side. I love Randy Savage.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about that NWO figure is that pointless head sculpt with the tongue sticking out, because I'm just that's the figure. Like that's not my Macho Man, and I don't recall ever seeing him do that. If anybody wants to correct me on that.
That's what he does when he sees Miss Elizabeth.
He did that as part of his like. He did that as part of his like talking, but it wasn't like something he just left his tongue hanging out. It was like
Yeah.
you could do that when he was talking, but it was like it wasn't the.
Oh man, don't give that tongue head to Thanos Copter. He will do some wild things
Yeah.
on Wednesday with that.
Straight up, man, straight up.
Hey Thanos, if you're watching this, I'll send it to you, brother.
just the little head.
Just a little bit. Sam Edwards says, any word on Road Warriors fakes? I thought I saw when they had that con that Mattel showed a bunch of wrestling figures that the Road Warriors was one of them. I could be wrong. Someone fact check me since y'all fact checked me live last week saying that I did say 2002, but I don't believe you. Still think I said 2022.
The Legion of Doom.
Jackasses. Duarte Studios. Good evening, man. Good to see you. Northern Nomad also just a sub to you guys, so thank you, Northern.
Thanks, Nomad.
And then Patrick says that we've talked in chat a bunch, but never seen you live. So he will see you live because he subbed to you today.
Fantastic. Thank you, Patrick. I know we've definitely chatted, but
so yes, every Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
9 p.m. Eastern.
So, who inspires you guys in the YouTube world? I guess it doesn't necessarily need to stem from toys. I think we all spend probably a little too much time on YouTube. But when you guys were thinking about doing a show, starting to produce a show, what channels or humans inspired you?
Well, the first thing we talked about is we got in a conversation. We were like, we cannot be like those hella dope fools over there. It's the first thing we said.
Yeah. Terrible choice.
Terrible choice.
I don't really, we kind of want to do our own thing. So we, take little things that like Jim Largo, right? I mean, like his production on his streams that he does, with his videos and all that is just amazing, right? So we're like, definitely want to get some good production like Jim has. And Jim's a great guy. I've got on some, offline chats with him and, lives or streams, and he's helped me through some Canvas stuff. And I know Travis has reached out to him for stuff. So, he doesn't gatekeep. He does all sorts of cool stuff and is willing to share his secrets, and like that'd be probably one guy I could say definitely, inspires, us as far as production and, the level of that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody in like YouTube that inspires me. I mean, I watch a lot of stuff. Like, there's so much stuff beyond just even toy stuff. I mean, I'd have to go look and see what my subs are, what I have. But it's like sometimes I have a hard time finding what I'm looking for because I listen to so many people. I definitely heavily got into watching YouTube more as a an entertainment source in the last like 18 months or so. Prior to connecting with you guys and stuff, 3POA stuff, Punk with Toys came on his stuff and started picking up on his. And, I would say a little bit of everything sprinkles in, but, I think a lot of like the character and stuff comes like from my passion of pro wrestling and stuff. And, the gimmickiness, using that stuff, it all kind of plays into there. So, I look at a lot of people, Ed, he said it with Largo and stuff. Largo has some quality stuff in there. He shared quite a bit with me when I went on his show, and he and we just kind of side message on like just even marketing stuff and like how to market a brand, not just like the channel, but also like, like Hexastag. He's like sending me things. He's like, hey, I know you've talked about this. Like, here's that. So, there's a lot of folks out there. You guys, we check you guys out every week,
sure, yeah.
and we look at what you guys do and try to, ensure that we take what you guys don't suck at and try to elevate it a little bit.
Yeah.
We leave a lot on the palette for you to figure out.
We're debating on who's going to be Aaron and who's going to be Ted. That's where we're still at for our show. But
yes,
we're not sure who the taller one is though. That's the big thing.
That's a problem, right? We're not sure which one's the tallest one.
Yeah, see the thing with our show is we've been doing this so long now, like, we're pushing 2 years. You figured we would be good at it. Yeah, every week we still show up late, like it's the first time, don't know what we're doing, have no fucking plan.
But there's a lot of appeal to your guys' transparency and rawness to it, right? Some people are so polished, and if they were to come on and not be polished, you'd be like, what the fuck is this, right? But like, that's kind of like your guys' thing, right? You're just real, raw, and here it is, right? It's appealing. It's what it is.
What you get.
Right.
Well, that's the thing.
Butt trumpets and all, man. Butt trumpets and all.
Trumpets, baby.
And that's what like connected me with you guys in the community so much is like, just getting in there. You guys like fed into the chat. You definitely like you weren't one of those groups, and even now you guys are even monetizing stuff. And it's, even when you guys became monetized, it's not like I'm only reading the super chats and stuff like that. You guys engage with everyone, and I know you guys have the online store and stuff, but it's just who you guys are and whatnot. So like, being part of that community and picking up on that, that's something that like, brought me into the fold with everyone. It's like, you just, so to me, like, that's huge. Right. And that's definitely something we take away from you guys, is ensuring that no matter how big you get, you still recognize like, hey, we're all just people, and we're just be genuine, be yourself. And that's the other thing, is like, I don't try to come on here and be anything different than I am. I can be a cocky pain in the ass. And like, a lot of my friends are like, dude, you can be a douchebag. Like, it's just who you are. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm that guy, but once you get to know me, I'm a loyal, good person. And, I just like to have fun. Like, I might super kick my best friend or my brother through a mirror someday, but it's all for ratings.
Yeah, it's one of those things like Travis was just saying, like, we get inspired by a lot of different people, but I think the genuineness and the realness of your show and like Lawrence's show is something we definitely wanted to stick to. We don't want to be out there and portraying this character, because it's hard to keep up with a character that you're not really that character, because it's like somebody sees you on some other stream and you're not yourself. Yeah, maybe you're having a bad day, but it's one person on one stream and you're a different personality on another. It's like, dude, what the fuck, man?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's true.
And speaking of Lawrence, I've been watching him the past few weeks, and I think he's gone soft, man. He's been a little too nice to people. I know he's got the whole "I'll crush you with my wallet" thing going on now. That's a new gimmick of his.
Yeah.
But man, he's just like, I love all you guys. Y'all are the best.
I think he's
So
getting ready for a
great.
heel turn. So, like, he's just being really overly nice, and now it's going to go like full heel, right? Like,
Oh, he's like the $1 million man, dude. He's about to start stuffing bills in people's mouths.
yeah.
Take it.
I look forward to watching.
Everybody's
the
got a
story
price.
unfold.
Oh, man.
Yes. Awesome, man. So you guys got some new subscribers, it looks like, from some of the people in the chat.
Fantastic, man. Appreciate that, guys.
Which is really cool, because like the show's already doing well. Like, you guys do have viewers, which is hard for a live channel. We know.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks. Fucking week after week after week, fucking grueling it out. But you guys look like you have a pretty good boost and a pretty consistent viewer base. But for the people that just subscribe to you, what do you guys have in the coming weeks? Like, what are you excited? Because I know you got something in the bag, right?
We got almost a whole year in the bag.
Yeah, we got a lot of topics and stuff. So this week we're talking. Ooh, what is this week?
Pop culture,
Thank you.
Inspiration in the toys, or however.
Yeah, like movies and TVs, influencing toys. We got some other things coming up, like what makes a toy valuable. Toy photography.
Not opening them out of the box. That's what makes them valuable.
We will not have you on. We will not have you on. we must let that plastic breathe.
That's right.
It's a plastic passion, right?
I'll just crash your show.
Wait a minute. I thought we weren't gonna do the heel turn breakup for a couple more months. Like,
I didn't say that. He said that. I didn't say that.
So Ted, we're gonna super kick Aaron out of the group first. You're gonna be the Buff Bagwell. He's gonna be the Scotty Riggs. He's gonna go join the flock and go flock himself.
Yep, done.
That was easy.
We know where it lies. He
right.
heard that he was gonna be Mr. All-American Buff Bagwell, and he was like, I'm in.
Hey,
It's no longer hella dope. It's now just hella elite. Dope's gone.
hey. He's buff and he's got the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a number of things, like I said, toy makes value. What makes a toy make valuable? Impact on pop culture on toy lines. Some of the psychology behind toy collecting. Some big rivals in toy history, things like that. We got a ton of things that
we have some
got like 40 rows.
Yeah, we got some plans to do some toy Hall of Fame stuff.
Yep. Yeah, the Straw Museum out there in Rochester. It's kind of a halfway point between myself and Ed here. So we're planning to do some non-live material there, right? Some pre-produced stuff that we'll be able to put up on the channel. Just going to expand it, right? We'll still have our TOYLEET takeover, but we have some other content we want to fill in. It's not going to be It's not gonna be just unboxing stuff, and that's not to like put down that, because it's great content. I watch it all the time. I've been sitting here for the last week or two watching all of those Savage Crucible unboxings and stuff, and just like, when's my box coming? It's just other people do it way better than I think I could, and there's no reason to try to step on that. So I'll let the pros do that.
Luckily, Punk sent Travis one of his box $100 bill Kleenexes to wipe his tears while he watched everybody else open his crucibles with.
Yeah. So I mean, I might throw some videos up on that, but not like in the traditional unboxing thing. More just I finally got my I'm really excited for that stuff. But
we want people to see the passion and the fun in collecting, plus the other stuff, right? Without going through all the fucking drama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's smart to do pre-produced content. As a channel that only does live streams, I mean, the pre-produced content will, I think, go a long way if you can like rock out a hit, just knock one out of the park, and then you sustain through the lives, because lives aren't everyone's cup of tea,
Right.
And then watching replays, like, it takes up so much of the week. It's so hard. You can't watch a Clubhouse replay. That's your whole fucking day gone. Man.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one.
8.5 hours.
I don't know nothing about those. What's the Clubhouse?
I woke up last night because like we have like the smart machine. We have like the smart stuff in the house. So like my son must have thrown his laundry in the washing machine, and at 1 o'clock, Google blasted over the thing, "Your laundry has finished washing." And then my son must have taken his laundry from the washing machine and threw it in the dryer, and he must have left a belt in it. So when that belt like started ramming around in the dryer there, it just kept me up for like an hour. So I ended up turning on and just popped in for a second, said, "Hey, I'm crashing, guys," but checking in. And they had been going for, it looks like 3 hours at that point.
Yeah, we did 5.5, I think, last night, something like that.
Gotcha.
That's
5.5.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah,
Rookie numbers.
it was a rookie. It was a rookie night for sure.
And then Cutthroat wants to know if you guys will be discussing anything comic related.
Oh hell yeah. Travis has a whole stack of them right there.
Obviously, I don't have mine open. If yours is nearby, Travis, Cutthroat was asked about which Logan Paul. It's the Mattel Creations one that they did.
Yeah. So, give me 1 second.
So yeah, to answer that question, we plan on covering comics, and I mean we're gonna probably relate them to toys, but also discuss comics for sure.
Nice. I don't know where Travis went. If he had to go get,
he went to grab his Logan Paul behind him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I guess I can full screen you. Hold on.
Yeah,
this is for you, Cutthroat.
Yeah, so you can see this is the one that they did on the Mattel exclusive. He is a really good figure. This is just the Hexastack foot place, so I can just throw him back up on the stands there. But a little plug for myself there, guys. But yeah, no, this is a really cool figure. I really like this one. It's probably one of this is probably the one that got me hooked into the Mattel Ultimates, because I had been kind of like resistant of the Ultimates because of the fact that I had been so deep into the Elites. But when this one I saw it, I was like, he's just been so good. I need to get that. He probably won't have a second one. Figured he had a short-term run, and now they're producing him in the Elites, and he's been a champion for so long. And yeah, a really good figure.
I hate that question.
I'll give you $40, dude.
Okay.
You're not selling that one, dude. It's worth way more than $40.
Exactly.
You'll just take my $40.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that $40 will
stand
put you on top of the customer list again, Travis.
There
Okay.
you go. That's what
Okay.
it is.
Nice move.
You're not getting any product, but that $40 will put you back
Right.
on top.
Right. Yeah, that's your first to know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know the question was, are we gonna do any comics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm huge. So I'm really into comics. Comics go for me. It's like the original like collectible that I had. My dad was big into the comics in the 60s when he was collecting, late 60s, early 70s. And when my mom and dad split up, he kind of he moved out and left that all at the house, and I kind of just inherited it. So I have a lot of comics from when he was a kid. And I've kept them. And my son, my oldest, he's 20 now. He gets like a stash of comics every month from our local comic store. I most recently, for the most part, had not been collecting many comics. I do get an occasional graphic novel. Like I got the Wheel of Time graphic novels, which came out recently. But I do a lot of Kickstarter backing on the comics, because there's like a local guy here who made like a pro wrestling one. Really cool dude. And then like anything that has like lore related to like the toys that I'm really into, I'm snagging those up. So I've got like the AWOCs, and I actually had these for a while, but they finally got them through Diamond, I think. So the comic book store local to me gets them. So I order 3 copies a month. I already have all the original covers. So I keep the original one. I give my son an original one. I get the alternative cover, and I have the comic book store actually keep one and give it away to some young kid to try to spread the lore of AWOC, just because I love that line. The Jason, Spiro Toys, all those people that work over there, Brick, and highly articulated. Those guys are awesome. So anyway, I can help spread the word of their stuff. So definitely we'll talk comics and stuff for sure, especially when it ties into some sort of IP that we're enjoying right now, like Savage Crucible. I did just get Conan, by the way, and there was free comic book day on Saturday, so I hope people got out and got their stuff.
I wonder if there's ever a local comic book shop.
It's funny because we had the opportunity to get some of the free comic book stuff.
Oh, dude, you should do that.
Well, I mean, something to remember to think about for next year for sure.
Throw it right in a box, man.
Yep.
Yeah, just toss it in a box as a little extra thing. Yeah. I mean, I get tons of boxes. I would love tons of extra comics. So, no, yeah, we went out to it. So, because you guys probably deal with Diamond, you have access to that stuff, right?
Yeah. And Ted doesn't have enough stuff to lick when he's packing a box anyway. So
yeah, it'll
extra
smear. It'll smear everything.
Little ink gets Ted a good buzz.
All the pages will be stuck together.
We're like, what the hell was wrong with this guy?
I don't know if it's Chad still in the chat or not, but if he is, I also bought this one specifically because him and Jeremy J were doing their Joe's on Boys
or something like that.
Something like that.
Joe's on Bros on Joe's.
Yeah, I had never read these or anything, so I was like, "Oh, cool! I'll do a follow along." And then those awesome dudes just shut.
They got everybody pumped up, did 2 episodes, and they're like, "Yeah, we're out."
I swear they must have had like an Amazon link or something. And they were just sharing it so they could get the proceeds from the comic selling. That must have been what it was.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Post a couple hot links and then we got our money. Let's get out, man. We're out.
So definitely we'll talk that stuff too for sure.
It was a really good show. Speaking of Chad and Jeremy, like I enjoyed that. I'm not a huge G.I. Joe guy, and I'm not into necessarily the G.I. Joe comics, but man, they held my interest. And then hearing the kind of background and stuff that they would go into, I was just like, oh, this is neat. I missed that show.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to hopefully maybe someday it'll make a return, because I don't know about you, Ted. I mean, I didn't serve, I have family members that did and stuff. So to be able to, again, not a big, I watched Joe as a kid on TV as a cartoon and stuff and some of the more recent movies, but getting into that book and being able to dive into it and then also hear kind of the spin that they would add to it was cool. It kind of gave me a chance to geek out and hear a little bit more from the insider mouth.
Yeah. Yep. That was definitely a show that was going in the right direction with content and stuff, but you got things that come up, right? Life happens.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So this might seem a little weird now, seeing how you guys are only a handful of episodes in, but what's your favorite show so far? Like, what's the one where you're like, that was the good one. That's what we need to do every fucking week.
I think we've just gotten better every week. So I would have to say that. Would you agree, Travis? I think our show was last week, but I think, we've just every week we're like, yeah, this was good. We talk about it afterwards. Some things we like, some things we need to clean up or, change or whatever. And we just keep trying to get better every week. Right.
I think May 7th is the best one.
Yeah, I agree.
Future.
Yep.
I got caught up in that Time Warp episode that Ted did, and I already know what it looks like.
Damn, Streams of Future Past fucked everything up.
Still fucking shit up, dude.
Still trying to correct things.
We need to do a sequel to that. It just Aaron, I remember producing that episode when we did it. It was so fucking tiring. It took us a whole fucking day for just a show that fucking tanks.
Well, you need to do a sequel so you can get the fucking timeline fixed. Shit's been fucked. I mean, they fucking changed the Berenstain Bears to Berenstain Bears now, and it's all that Stream's fault.
Yeah, Man wears a wig now. The whole world's fucked.
He's become a prison bitch. And passes out medicine. We all know what kind of medicine goes around in prisons.
He's Dr. Quinn.
It's hella dope stash.
Woman.
Let me give you a little injection.
That's what I said, Ted.
Dr. Quinn, prison medicine woman, and he's trying to help cure the disease where inmates go missing called gonorrhea.
Yeah.
So
Well, Ted, if you get to some recordings, we'd be interested to
Ted.
see the adventure.
Ted, you should get a wrestling arena and you should buy up all the territories and just start an annual gonorrhea,
yeah,
mania. Like it's its own thing every year. Gonorrhea mania. It'd
look,
be
guys,
awesome.
gonorrhea is spreading. People are disappearing, and only Dr.
Hey,
Quinn,
boss man.
prison medicine woman, can save us all.
If you don't
Right.
order that translucent John Cena and have him do like an appearance in there and do like a voiceover and help save it because he's not seen, you're missing out on an opportunity.
I have the Masters of the WWE Universe one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that translucent?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
goes
that.
Right. I mean, I don't know if it's translucent. It's just maybe it is. I don't know. He's in a fucking bag over here.
What if we
Who
got
the
a
fuck knows?
translucent moss man and I could flock it for you using like a water-based glue, so you could just slowly pour water over it and then he would just disappear. It'd be beautiful.
Interesting. I was liking the idea of transparent flocking, but
Yeah. If they
I
only
like
made
that.
them. That's
He
expensive.
still won't do it. It'll be like next year. It'll be next year, and we'll still be having this conversation.
I haven't even finished the fucking May spreadsheet yet. Like that's how busy fucking. God, when the fuck was I free last Friday?
I think so.
Friday, yeah.
Friday, man. Just the whole day was a grind, and then you gotta take wifey out, and then you gotta go do the day job, and then you gotta take wifey out again, and then you gotta go do the day job, and then you gotta do this silly show, and then go back to the day job, and hey. It's
I know the feeling.
it's a journey, friends. It's a journey. Stick and move, man. Stick and move.
Stick and
Aaron, what are you doing back there, man? You look like you're counting inventory or something.
I'm organizing all of my my elite figures.
Oh.
He's getting ready to take some inbox toy photography of his wrestling elite figures that he's, said, I'm going to open these and never has.
No, I have more ultimates than I have elites. Surprisingly,
I have a large, like 35-gallon bin of elites down in my basement.
I don't have that many.
My son plays with those ones.
Good figures. So do you guys plan on doing any guests down the road, or are you just gonna keep it YouTube?
Nah, man, I don't think our channel's big enough. I think we're too big for YouTube. Like we're taking after Punk right now.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's enough room on our channel for more than 2 screens. No, yeah. We've got topics. We definitely have some guests we have in mind for specific topics that we've already had planned out. We haven't reached out to them. I haven't reached out to him. I don't know if Ed has, but we have a few folks we want to bring in. Touching on certain types of topics, I think will be cool, but we want to limit it to maybe one time a month, because again, there's awesome shows like yours where you guys have guests on quite frequently, and even Ryan over there on his Wednesday night show, now that Jeremy's not there, he's always bringing in a new guest and stuff. So there's plenty of other shows with a lot of that, and a lot of the folks we already know within the sphere kind of are on other people's shows all the time, so we don't want to just kind of repeat what we see. But we'll definitely have guests when it ties into the topic that we're having on, help promote someone else, but at the same time also kind of hopefully promote our brand too with them, but then bring them in for really their expertise on the topic that we're discussing is really the goal. At least that's the direction.
Yeah, we don't want to have guests just to interview them and say, hey, what's up, because there's a lot of other channels that do that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just we want to, when we do have guests, it's going to be something that's some new product or promoting a Kickstarter or something, or that ties into like we talked about, not to throw anything out there, but talked about having Frank come on, and when we decided to do some toy photography, right, that kind of thing, just have a community expert come on and talk about the topic, right?
The guests are good. Like Aaron and I enjoy guests because we steal all of their clout, and then we just kick them to the curb, and we never speak to them ever again. We're just like, give us your essence, and then we come back next week and find out that did nothing. We did not steal their essence, right? But then also guests are nice because sometimes Aaron and I will do like 3 weeks of just talking to each other, and we're just sick of talking to each other.
Yeah.
And we're just like, yeah, just bring in a guy. Bring in a guy and fucking talk to him. And then we'll have a lot of guests. And then Aaron's like, I wanna talk about something, damn it. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, you have to wait 2 months. We're booked. We're booked up for fucking ever.
Yeah, the guest thing is a really hard thing to pop in there, right? Because it's like if it's not somebody that's doing something, right? Like if you have Jason on, or like when he was promoting the AWOC Kickstarter, right? There's a purpose. If you're just bringing in guests and bullshit, it's like there's so much of that already, and it's like, I mean, I get on a stream, the Clubhouse every Saturday night. We got, 50 people that pop through that thing on and off. It's like, it's just, we all know each other.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, my thing is like, if we talk about comics or something, and like we do a topic like, if we do a topic like, comics on, influencing other media and stuff, right? Like, I've got a buddy that I, know, Michael Kingston, out of like Clifton Park, New York. He created like the entire comic series that I follow, and I, for whatever reason, can't think of what it's called right now. But it's a wrestling comic and stuff. Like, if we were going to talk about that type of stuff, he's somebody I would reach out to bring on to discuss, how he got into doing it, and where the ideas came from, like, where he sees it going, that type of stuff. If we're going to talk about, branding and marketing a toy company, like a toy sales online, we would go to you guys, talking about Frank over there at Realm of Toys. We want to talk about, like, we have a topic, I think it's, I think I mentioned it earlier. It's, what one was it? It was like, I don't know where it is. It's like photography something. I don't remember. But like photography, around that. Sorry, I can't find the topic off the top of my head. But it was like basically, toy photography, like a new artistic expression. So that'll be one that we have coming up at some point. We might reach out to, someone like Frank or John, someone like that, in the community that we know, to discuss like how they do it. Maybe both of them. Who knows? Some folks like that. There's added value, but we want to make sure that we're helping promote those folks, and also giving a different spin, not what you always hear, right? And that's the approach. I want to make sure it adds to the community that's listening.
Yeah.
Awesome. Aaron, do we want to check in with the chat?
Aaron can't see his computer anymore because he's got all of his fucking figures stacked up in front of him.
You're not wrong. I really, it's covering my whole keyboard. Like I told you guys in the green room, like I'm surrounded by wrestling figures right now, like legitimately. And like, well, I might as well just do some organizing while I'm thinking about it. Let me move some stuff. Nice. Got all my links together now.
And I just want to say thank you for having us on, because as we talk about like helping promote other people, I think we've gained like 10 subscribers, just since we've been on your show this evening. Yeah, just kind of like paying attention over there. So thank you so much, guys, and everyone in the chat that jumped on and gave a follow or subscribe.
That's what awesome. We do. Yeah. All right. Blue Serendipity has two questions
again. So if you guys have not had the chance to subscribe, okay, good.
Two things. One, I must know the secret of the PB&J, as I ate them every single day in school.
That's a family secret, man. You can't have that.
My wife would be so mad.
Ted licks them.
Yeah. It's the heart she carves in the peanut butter that really makes the difference.
Blue Serendipity, if you're still here, shoot me a message, and I'll see what I can do for you.
Honestly, Blue, I wouldn't ask. What you have to do is show up to PowerCon the next time they're at PowerCon, and just walk up and look lethargic and like you need energy. Ted will hook you up with a C4 bomb and a PB&J midday.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
It'll taste even that much better because you'll be surrounded with such an awesome community of friends.
Right. See, that's really the secret to that sandwich. Is it's no different than any other sandwich. You just hold out until the person's starving, and then anything tastes extra.
Right. Definitely not wrong there.
And the second part of that question there, guys, like, I'm not even sure how to take that.
I'm like what I expected at all from talking in various live chats. See, it still blows my mind that people have not seen you or I live, because it's like, you're not like, haven't been around yourself. So,
right. I mean, I've appeared. I don't appear as much as you do and stuff, but I've been on a few shows here and there. But I'm just like, is that bad or good?
Yeah, I've been all over. I mean, this past week I was on our show Tuesday. I did Aaron's show on Wednesday. I did the clubhouse Saturday night. Then I was on Allison Troy's for 2.5 hours today, and now I'm here. So it's like,
Yeah. You
That's
did the
wild.
tour this weekend.
yeah.
I was too busy. I had my daughter's 16th birthday, Sweet 16 on Friday night.
Oh
so
yes,
we had
tell her
that.
happy birthday. That's right. I forgot about that. I didn't forget, but I forgot to tell you to tell her I said happy birthday.
And I was gonna say, if anybody watching is interested in learning more about these fine gentlemen, they both singularly have an episode on This Show Is Hella Dope from last year, so you can scroll back to probably about a year ago, find both of those. And you guys were both on for the PowerCon wrap up.
Yep.
And probably some other bullshit. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I think this is
don't
my.
remember.
I think this is my 4th time on. I'm trying to be Jeremy J because I think he's like the leader of the pack at this point.
He
So-
is.
Well,
I'd
like
to
I
get him
said,
back
though,
on.
you can't count all of Jeremy's as legit visits because sometimes he just hogs the show and pops on here like an animal. I mean, those don't officially count. When Laser Pants is on and Jeremy budges his way on, that doesn't really count as a Jeremy.
I mean, he brought Tony in, so I
He
mean,
did bring
I,
Tony in. We got our analog toys show unofficially, which was a good deal because we could never schedule anything with him because he's always a day ahead of us in the future.
Indeed.
Yeah, Largo was just talking about that last night because he's trying to do something with, I think, one of the guys that lives over in New Zealand. And he's like, I can't schedule anything because he's like 18 hours ahead of us. It's like even
That
doing a
stuff's
pre-record is
miserable.
tough.
Yeah.
We work with my company. We work with Australia, and it's a trying to coordinate that stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
is it your day, my day? When are you actually scheduling this?
Roadkeeper just dropped a sub 2. Northern Nomad, Action, or Travis, which one of you has the dolly?
We don't. Travis has a black dolly because once you go that way, you don't ever go back. From what they tell us. So.
Patrick says, "Hello, dope is the Wayne's World of the toy community." You know what? I'm okay with
Totally, dude.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
that. Party on, man.
Totally. I think they say that, right? Is that a thing?
They
It's
don't
been a
say
long time since I watched it.
The best hair in the biz, Art G.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Patrick says, Mossman needs a lady friend. Any ideas?
Well, he's a prison bitch now, so he doesn't need the ladies anymore.
He gets everybody. Holding on to his pockets.
China Ultimate Edition. There you go, Ted. Get her. Should be fine with it. God
Yeah.
rest her soul.
Yeah. That's an idea.
Miss Allison Troy speaking of. Greetings, my beautiful summer childrens. Greetings and salutations to you, Allison.
That's right.
Ed, question for you. Since Allison is here, and anybody maybe wants to go back and watch that replay, what are those live shows?
Yes,
That you
most
guys
of them
doing?
are.
So
Most of them
what
are.
time? What time is that? Is that a regular time? Let's give Allison.
So
a
Allison
little
usually
shout
does
out here.
it on Sundays at 11 a.m. West Coast time, so 2 o'clock Eastern time, and then wherever it falls in the middle. It's up to you to figure out. But
I'm always at work. I miss
Yeah.
so many shows on Sunday.
she does
There's
most
a
of them
stupid day
live,
job.
but there are a couple people that want to do pre-record just because of time or whatever happens to be going on. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. You sit there, color, chill, have a nice conversation. It's a really cool, really cool vibe.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my Sundays have now resulted into working, which really angers me.
Today we colored pictures from Krull, the movie from the 1983. Good times, good stuff.
You know what you might like, Ed? Is I was just at Target. I know you don't have a Target near you, right?
No.
But I was just at Target today. I picked up this book right here, which is Everything I Need to Know I Learned from RPGs.
Ah, nice.
And I thought it was an interesting cover, and I briefed over it. I was like, I'm gonna snag that. But right next to it was a Dungeons and Dragons coloring book, like one of the adult ones. It was cool.
Yeah, Radnom just actually colored one of those.
Oh,
Showed
cool.
him some of his
The,
pages.
the
on.
best coloring book that y'all need to own is The People of Walmart. Okay.
That's a coloring book.
Yeah.
Whew. You must
All
have,
the-
to have a lot. Of,
All the memes of the people of Walmart that they post, they made
Yeah.
a coloring book out of.
I did not know
That's
that. But
crazy.
you must have a lot of brown crayons to make all the shit stains off all those clothes, right?
Maybe. But you should definitely grab that in your coloring adventures. RG says maybe one day I can stop by. Stupid work gets in the way.
RG, you know, man, whenever you take a vacation, we're here waiting, dude. You don't need RG does not need an invite. You just shoot us a message and be like, "Hey, I have this Sunday free in a few weeks," and we'll fucking book the damn thing.
That's right.
So holler at your boys, man. Take a day off, RG. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Kato.
What's up, Kato?
Kato. Howdy. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Stuart, it's 3:30 in the AM over where Stuart is, so he's starting to lag. Catch the replay, man. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out
Hey,
with
Stuart.
us. No chewing. Hey, what's up? Oh, what's up? No chewing.
What's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in.
Indeed. And then Allison says the guys of Held Up Toys are on my list of people to invite. Ooh.
Yeah. You guys get on there and do some coloring.
We'll have to take a Sunday off, I guess.
Yes.
We'll
We'll
figure it
coordinate our schedules.
Yeah.
And then Patrick says that comic that Deadpool's best friend in the movies apparently makes awesome peanut butter flavor.
Fun facts.
And that is the chat.
Oh. So we got a few minutes left. What do you guys want to accomplish with your channel? Like, why are you doing it? Do you got a goal? You got a number? You got a
It's
dream?
in the fucking name, man. We're taking the fuck over.
World domination
That's right.
for life.
Before we start the show, we're like Pinky in the Brain. The G Brain, what do you want to do tonight? And Travis is like, same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
I love that.
That's how it is. No, honestly, it's just if I didn't have the goofy name of TOYLEET and somehow if you say it a lot of times TOYLEET, and then you just think about a toilet, and it wasn't so cool, I would have probably called it like Plastic Passion, just because it gives us a chance to bullshit about the toys and stuff, and have a conversation about the new pickups and what we see coming. So for me, it's just it's having an opportunity to connect with friends and kind of just shoot the shit. Obviously, I have my other venture with Hexastack. Just under what is it? I think just under 13 days before we go live on the website. So the goal is to help promote that too. And also give Ed his platform to help spread the crick news.
That was kind of what we talked about when we originally first started talking about doing a show, was sharing our passion and love for this awesome hobby and community, and then also using it to help Travis promote his Hexastack and the amazing product that he's come up with and the ideas that we've shared together to expand it and other things. So
yes, Pedro. Does he actually call it that?
No,
but he should though.
It's a good name for it.
Hold
I'll
on.
have to
Trademark.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Come at me, Thanos.
He will with his plastic passion.
Yeah, I don't know if you want Thanos coming at you with something. It'll
No,
probably be big,
No.
bigger than what you're expecting.
Last night on the stream, he's
not
like,
gonna be
"Yeah, I
close.
ordered this figure from 5K," and he sends me the link. He's like, "Bring it up." And he's like, "When you see it, you'll understand why I ordered it." And it's like a scantily clad female figure. I'm like, "Oh, makes perfect sense."
It does. Man, 5K, man, they're killing it right now. They're putting out.
Oh man, 5K is such a
Amazing
hazardous
stuff.
road to drive down.
I had to stop going to it. I had to. I had to start. I had to, be able to afford my stuff with hella dope.
So what you're saying is just go ahead and well, actually, we've already tried talking to 5K at PowerCon. They're on like a weird waiting list. They're not accepting any vendors at this time. But
Oh, gotcha.
they have our info.
Yeah.
They only have like 2 distributors in the U.S. that 5K uses right now. One's in California, and I think one's in Georgia or somewhere.
Exactly.
Basically, where the big ports are for the coast.
Sadly.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
there's
all right,
some
one
really
day.
cool stuff, but like a lot of the stuff is like one-off kind of stuff. I know there are something for toys and stuff. I really enjoy, like for me, I love my wrestling stuff, and then everything else I like, it has to tie to like a really cool lore. like if it has a really cool lore, I can buy into it like so hard, and that's why AWOC, Savage Crucible, that type of stuff is like got me knee deep in, a mess. Package is coming this week.
Yeah, just think of how much money Travis would have left over if he was just buying one-offs instead of 18 figures in a lot.
No, that's fine.
I don't know. Those 5K toys are expensive, dude. Those are expensive. Like for every one of those, I can get like 4 AWOCs or 4 Savage Crucibles.
2 at least, definitely.
Yeah, at least 2. I think the one that I got, was
most of them are between $70 to $100 on there. So.
Yeah, I was getting those Poseidon ones and Zeus and stuff for a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys an open platform here for a second. If there was something that we didn't discuss here so far about your channel and what y'all are doing, now's the opportunity. Is there anything that we missed about you guys that you wanna talk about or highlight or anything like that?
I'd just say if you want to watch 2 guys that are passionate about toy collecting who are going to discuss things that are, deeper than just, what's the latest thing coming out, and, have some in-depth conversations and just enjoy, because we love the chat participation, so that's a big thing for us, and just want to come in and hang out with some people and have some fun. Just come on over Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern.
What he said.
Yeah.
What he said. Short, sweet, and to the point.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, I think we'll a little early, but we'll wrap things up here because I know how long it takes to wrap things up. This whole show has been a promotion of y'all's channel, but Ed, Travis, is there anything you guys would like to promote before we wrap up?
Yeah, so Hexastack, May 18th, 1-year anniversary from when 2 dudes at Hella Dope Toys gave this schmuck an opportunity to come on their show and announce what might have been an idea that was something I'd bounced around with the support of folks like Jeremy Jernigan, Ed, and Frank, some folks that I had bounced the idea off of in the community. Really kind of just, hey, yeah, this seems like a good idea. Keep running with it. So May 18th, go live. It's a Saturday. Taking orders. It will be a limited type of ordering process just to get everything out there to begin with. Anyone that backed the Kickstarter, what I'm working on is a way for you guys to contact me and send an email. I'll notify everybody on the Kickstarter. I still have all that email list. And what I'll do is you can go ahead and let me know what order you want to place, and I will honor the pricing and send you a direct invoice with the pricing that was through the Kickstarter. So you won't be charged the traditional retail cost. And we'll get that taken care of. I'll go ahead and get you guys that all going. Like I said, on the just before the 18th, you guys will get notice, but we'll be taking orders officially on the 18th. I have a toy convention coming up on the 19th here local to the Clifton Park, New York area. So if you're in the area, come check me out. I know there's a few folks that may or may not be following here. They recently connected at some toy shows. So definitely I'll be selling a his tank there. So if you're looking for one, I've got a his tank with all the figures. So there's a his tank unopened. I'm trying to move that. I don't have space for it.
Hey, over there in the corner, there's a his tank. Just in case you didn't hear what he said, there's a his tank.
Yeah. So I'll be selling that, and then I got some 4 Horsemen stuff that I'll be moving. Everything that I'll be selling is unboxed. So and I'm sorry, not unboxed, unopened. So if it hasn't breathed, it'll be for sale. So that, and then I'll also have a table that's dedicated to Hexastack where I'll be selling some starter kits. I won't be bringing the wide gamut of stuff because we'll be just getting that stuff going, but I'll be there. And then we have our show every Tuesday night, Ed, right? So we have one coming up this week. We'll be talking about this week is movies and TVs and how it influences toys.
That's right.
So,
and give us a sub, give us a like when you get on there. We love the comments. We've gotten a lot of comments on our first 6 episodes so far, so we appreciate that. We love all the people coming in and checking us out, and we'll be starting to post some standard content as opposed to just live stuff also. So
yep, yeah, we'll be doing some other stuff there with that. you know, I've recorded some video from some toy stores that I go into where I'm trying to make connections to try to help promote the Hexastack brand and get that in those toy stores. Got a few places down in Virginia Virginia Beach that I'm looking at. So I got some audio, some video from that we'll be editing and doing some reviews of that. Nothing crazy, 5-6 minutes or so, just kind of showing off some of the toy stores in those areas so people can go check them out. So got a few different things we're bouncing around. Tuesday night is the official rebranding, final, like I don't want to say final rebranding, but we'll have the new logo, the as you guys heard the preview of the song tonight, we'll have the new entrance you know, slide video there. So kind of like I don't want to say relaunch, but it's you know, we've taken feedback and adjustments and we're moving forward. And if there's a topic somebody has in mind and just want to talk about it, let us know. We're open to, you know, the community members. If they have like a subject matter that they're interested in talking about, we'd love to connect and discuss a proper time in the future to have you come on.
Yeah. And yeah, to add to that, exactly that, Travis, that's pretty good. And, you know, thank you guys up here for having us on. And, you know, thanks for being as cool as you guys are. I mean, if it wasn't for you two, Travis and I probably wouldn't even know each other. So, I mean, it's you know, worked out well. And we thank you.
That's wild.
Yeah, you guys have championed me on
sometimes.
You guys championed me on Hexastack a year ago, and now you're championing us on the TOYLEET program.
That's right.
And oh, by the way, you know, for those that do come on the show, you aren't going to be on there unless you're TOYLEET. So,
right.
You know, be expected to join the TOYLEET if you do.
That's right.
That's all. You're gonna have to make a lot of little images for people. Blowing up. We're gonna be like the original NWO with like 58 people in there.
Yep.
We're gonna have to split up at some point. There's no other choice.
You know, you got the
TOYLEET,
and then you know you got the TOYLEET, right? So we'll be the TOYLEET, and then we'll have all of our underlings.
It's like you'll have the original outsiders versus you know the TOYLEET. We'll be the insiders.
The insiders.
Awesome. Aaron, what do you got?
Just a couple things, you know, because I'm sure I'm gonna get flooded with questions more sooner than later, so I'll just answer them.
Hey, what's going on with that Joy Toy stuff, Aaron?
Yeah, sure, man.
What's going on with my WWE Ultimates?
Where's Logan Paul at?
Where's Bobby Lashley?
Yeah, fuck you.
What's the word on those TMNTs?
Oh, are you guys gonna be getting those crossover ones for the Mattel?
Do you have any Marvel Legend Build Wave figures left?
I think he just stinged us. He just walked out like Sting. We thought he was part of us, and he went up the rafters and he's done.
Well, it was definitely Sting on CM Punk because he didn't cry enough when he was CM Punking it.
This show is brought to you by the letters FU.
No, he's in the chat.
Is that Fat Red?
He's in the chat.
No idea on either one of those. Okay, I don't know. Like the Mezco Turtles, they fucked up, and we're trying to deal with that. The Tracksuit Mafia, half of that order is coming this week. So for those who did get them, they ship out soon.
Are they all ordered? Like, are they already all spoken for?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, well, when we had when they told us we had an opportunity to order them, I just went stupid and ordered a bunch of them.
People couldn't get their hands on them, so
yeah. So we do have some left that are still available to order. The question is, how long will it take for them to send all of it? I don't know.
Okay.
They are starting to ship wave 3 of the Motu TMNT crossover. I think Tila's like the first one shipping in, so that'll be available. And yeah, everything else, you know the saying. Pick a date. Let's both be surprised. That's what I got.
It's not a good slogan for us to use for advertising.
Dude, I love that slogan. It's the best slogan
we
ever.
should put that really big letters on the front page of the website.
It's instead of what you're saying on the pick a date. Let's both be surprised.
Yeah. That's definitely a lot of email responses I think we would have liked to make over this weekend. All right, guys. Okay, well, so anybody that's still here watching, you know, subscribe to our channel too. Maybe leave this video a like. Maybe tell your friend that you watched this amazing toy show done by two guys who own their own toy store. How neat is that?
Yay!
Turn that volume up.
subscribe to us, follow us on fucking Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or whatever the fuck your choosing is. Mython, I'll do better about checking out those reels. That's my bad. And then next week we have nobody. It's just me and you, Aaron. I don't have anything fucking booked the rest of the year. Maybe I'll keep it that way. Maybe I won't. Unless Art G hits us up, Art G.
I thought you guys were having
anytime.
UConn on. Whatever happened with that?
We were supposed to be on his show
Oh.
a couple weeks ago, and then he took a hiatus. So,
okay.
I don't know if he decides to come back. Maybe we'll reschedule it. Maybe we won't, or maybe he watched our show and was like, "Oh no, I'm quitting. I would rather quit.
I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah. So
Lord
I
have
don't know.
mercy.
I don't know. Life happens, and maybe he's just a little burnout on it, or need to take time off. And then if you guys haven't subscribed to the TOYLEET down below us here already, the link is in the description. We've been flooding it here in the chat. It is running across the banner right now. Give them a sub. Go check out their show this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. You guys run about what, an hour and a half?
Give or take,
Hour and a half, yeah, right around
Yeah.
there.
It's a good way to end your fucking day, and it'll just fly by. You'll be like, damn, that show was short.
We did
Crazy.
talk about maybe moving to Monday nights and taking over Monday nights, but we'll come back to that.
Yeah. We're on a race. We're on a race with Punk to beat into 5,000. So I mean, if anybody in the chat doesn't like Punk, subscribe to us and remove your subscription from him and bring it over to us, because then we'll beat him to 5,000.
That'd be hilarious.
Absolutely.
If Punk has anything to say about it, I'll take him out at Joe Fest and show him who's boss. So.
And here's the TOYLEET, the new TOYLEET theme song. So that's what we're gonna leave you guys with tonight. And for everybody else, same time next week. Dang it, I can't jump over to the other thing. Well, this is
Okay. We can
really
listen to music. I'm cool.
We will see you guys all next week. Love you all.